Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush the game. I have no idea why I hooked that up like that. I'm a man with a plan. I am, but we don't have what we need to activate this plan yet. We need a little bit more gold. Let me, whilst I'm, let's see, you're all good. Okay. Just trying to remember where I was. Let's hook this up. We're just going to dig here a little bit longer. We need to get some gold, get some cash. Come here. I don't want that little twist at the end of it. Oh well, it's staying. Alright, so if I turn this on, are you powered? Yes, and we turn you on, we should have some water. All good. Make sure this is not turned on. Alright, we are good to go. Let's jump into. I've been practicing a little bit more with this view, and I seem to do better if I'm aiming from behind. Like if the tracks are aimed forwards, that's my best option. So, right. So the plan. I've been thinking about what I wanted to do, because if you remember, I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy the claim or dig out the whole claim, because I wanted to buy the claim. And I wanted to, then after buying the claim, I wanted to then buy the wash plant setup. Problem with all of that is it takes a lot of money. And we're going to be digging like this for a long, long time. So, the best thing I can think of, I still want to buy the claims. I still want to get obviously the big wash plant set up, but what I really want to do, the quickest way I can think of to do this, is to go to another claim. Basically, to buy this claim, it will cost me $600,000 to set up, but then once we do that, we will no longer owe any of the gold that we dug up. What's going on there? Oh, it's just on the track, I think. We won't owe any of the gold that we've dug up to the owner, because we'll be the owner. So we won't get any kind of tax on the gold. So I'll make the money back that way. And it'll be a little faster getting the 500,000 needed or so to be able to buy the full wash plant. So what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to go for the next claim, which will cost 300,000. The problem with the next claims, all the other claims, is in this one there's gold everywhere. Some spots are better than others, of course, but there is gold everywhere. In the other claims, there is gold in specific spots, and there is a lot of gold in those spots. I'm not actually sure. Hold on, I'm going to go look at the tablet back at base. My controller's being a bit messed up at the moment. So go look at the tablet, it will tell us the information we need to know here. Or at least some of it. I don't even have workers unlocked. Wow. Okay, so right now, this is the claim we're at. Okay, let's bring up the mouse. Right, so it's cost us 0 to rent it, but we're paying 30% on all gold that we collect. If we sold the gold already, it will take it in cash. Expected amount of gold is low, but it's kind of everywhere. Okay, Price per square foot about $60 roughly, and there's 10,000 square feet. If I shift over, this one will cost us 300,000 to lease. I mean, this one was 0, but it's the 300,000 is half of the buyout of this claim. $120 per square foot. Yes, okay, it's an extra 5% on the rent. Expected amount of gold medium, same amount of space, but it is, like I said, localized in specific spots. As you go up high, $180 per square foot, but 40%, that's 500,000 to rent. 800,000 to rent, $240 per square foot, 45%, very high. So if we get enough to rent this claim, we can dig out the gold in this claim to the point of getting the wash plant. Set up the wash plant in this claim, and then see 1.2 million versus 1.8. All depends on how much gold is left by the time we hit 1.2 million. Or maybe even just get the 600,000 come back here. I don't know on that point. But leasing this one and going with the mobile wash plants is I think the way I want to go with this. At least to begin with. So right now I'm a man of a plan. What I do need to do, I'm not gonna get loans. I'm not. I need 15,000 so I can click this. Bit of a gamble because it's 20 random drill spots, and I could rent a drill machine, drill out random spots, or drill out the whole claim, whatever, find the good spots. If we're lucky, we can find at least one good spot and then work out from there which direction it's heading in. So I need 15,000 to do that. I want to get a second mobile wash plant. Probably be an idea to unlock workers, hire one for the mobile wash plant or the excavator, and I might need, it'd be a nice little thing to have large fuel container and large power unit. Basically I want to minimize the amount of time I have to get out of this claim to do things. I don't want to go for this because if you unlock equipment store and then you order equipment from here, it will cost you more shipping it to your claim than it will. Basically you're better off wasting the time. But that is basically the plan. So we need to get a bit more digging done. What's the time? 11 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to dig here for a little while. Could probably do it like that with the digger helper on. So I need to keep an eye on the buckets because I don't have a worker right now. If I remember rightly, the gold here wasn't too bad in this spot we're in. It all depends on, I mean, there can be some really, really good spots, and that's what we need to aim at. So, need to get some digging done, some buckets filled, some gold collected. That is our goal. That is what we're aiming for. And damn it if we won't do it. I don't know if we manage to do it tonight. I'm going to try. I mean, I can stream. This might be a bit of a longer stream. Let's see, almost 9 o'clock. I can go for at least 3 hours. At least. I mean, I don't have work tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh, my excavator's teetering. It's on the edge. Let's see if we can reposition a little bit here. Come on, come on, come on. I can't remember how many. I can't remember if we've got another one of these water tanks. or if we've got a large pump to fill it with. So we might need to buy some of them as well. No, I said swap. Right, let's turn it a little bit more in this direction. I want the arm to be at its max, but just a little over like that. That's perfect. Right, so we're in digging mode. Handbrake on. Let's set up our view. Try that. That might be alright. As long as it's not backwards controls, I'm good. That's the problem. And I've tried doing it with a backwards sort of view and reversing the X and Y axis, but it still doesn't seem to work. Very, very uncoordinated. So this is our best option for now. Just going to keep on digging. Hell, to be honest with you, even the hog pans in the new area could be good. Who knows what kind of gold would be in there. I mean, it's just a starter hog pan area. I don't see the point in having that there, to be honest with you, actually. I mean, right, so each claim has its little hand panning area, like this one did. Or does. But if you've had the money to be able to lease that land, you don't need the hog pan, do you? So why would it be there? Who knows? Maybe I suppose it's a challenge. Well, no, because you can't even get there using the hog pan from this one. I don't know. I mean, you're lucky to be able to get 130, 150,000 out of the hog pan in this area. If you mine out the whole thing. Then of course you've got equipment and fuel. So by the time you brought all that, you're basically down to about 50, 60,000. If you sit there and mine out the whole thing, which we didn't do this time. In fact, we didn't even hang around for the full 30 odd instances of lucky large nuggets. We just basically got out of there as quick as possible. I should have hung around a little longer, maximised the nuggets at least. But it was my first time recording and streaming this, so I was kind of in a hurry to get out of there, and that is a problem. If you play this game, you don't want to rush to get out of an area. That's when you lose out on money, you lose out on gold. Just need to take your time. Oh, you're kidding me. Damn it! I could just start over on the save, but I'm not going to. What's the point? Oh, I can't believe I did that. Because I was too far away, I couldn't see the fact that there wasn't a bucket. I can see it now. It's a clearly a different icon. So at least the game's compensating me a little bit. Clearly a different icon now that the bucket's in there. But before that, I didn't realise. I can't believe that. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, I've done a clean out on the big wash plant before, and I've forgotten to put mats back and buckets and everything, and lost about 2 pickup trucks worth before I've realised. I mean, I wouldn't have done that if I had done the clean out this session, because I would have remembered to put it back. It's normally when I do a clean out and then like that's it for now. That's when I forget to do it. It's when I go back. It's actually gotten to the point sometimes when I get into the habit. Well, I've been trying to get into the habit of if I know I need to put stuff back, I will save the game so that I'm looking straight at the buckets or straight at the pile of mats. So I'm like, okay, I know I need to do that now as soon as I log in. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Okay guys, we need to get as much gold as possible. Damn it, I did not have a bucket in place. And the annoying thing is, okay, this is something that could be added into the game. See where my little indicator for my bucket is, the yellow square. Okay. Now, if let me dig up a small amount of gold. Let's go for some topsoil. Let me show you here. So if I release the soil here, if it goes onto soil, see that raised up a little bit. If it goes on to bedrock, it gets deleted. If it's on soil, it adds to it. Now, I think that if there's no bucket to collect stuff in, it should all just pour back out onto the dirt. I think that should be a feature. It won't work with the big wash plant because it's sitting on, you know, bedrock. But at least here, at least when it's pouring out onto the dirt, I think that should be a thing. I'm so annoyed by that. Can't believe I made such an idiot mistake. Oh, great start. Great start for the first, what, 18 minutes? No, that must have been like 10 minutes into the game. Okay, yeah, some of it I was at the computer, but even so, I feel like such a noob. Not a ninja, but a noob. Oh, good job I'm not an actual ninja. I might have to commit, what's it called? Seppuku? Ritual suicide, basically. I probably said that completely wrong. Doesn't help that I'm slightly bunged up. You may notice I'm a little nasal still. Got a bit of a cold still. It started coming on in the last stream. Can't be helped. Got no one in the stream. No one's here. I'm all alone. It's driving me to madness, as you can hear. That's alright. You know, I don't really advertise ahead of time that I'm streaming. Well, I suppose I do, but in the last few streams I said, okay, next stream I'm doing is such and such a day, and I normally do that at the end of the stream. And they're long videos, so anyone who's watching after the fact probably doesn't know. So I'll tell you what, let me grab my phone. I'm going to look up my schedule for next week, because I like to stream when I know I've got no work the next day. That way I don't need to worry about getting to bed early. And I may be a bit tired and everything, but... Okay, so next time I will be streaming, being that I'm only 20 minutes into the episode right now, will be Wednesday night. So that is about 8:30 GMT. I did this last time, hold on. GMT versus, let's go with EST. 5 hours difference. So if you're Eastern Standard Time, it'd be... Oh wait, is that... Damn it, I don't know. See, this is where I'm not sure. Like, is EST the winter or the summer? What time? So that doesn't help either. Yeah, hold on, bear with me guys, bear with me. Right, I'm wasting daylight here. Widgets. I should have this on here anyway. Just for quick access to different time zones. There we go, that's the one I want. Let's see. I really don't know what time zone to pick. There's so many in America, it's... Right, I've done it via New York. If you guys have a better representation for me to add, let me know. Like a more even version that can accommodate everyone easier, it's fine. New York, it is 5 hours behind me. So New York, my streams would start at 3:30, roughly speaking. If you want a different time zone, let me know. I'll have to give a look, or if you have an idea for a better one to kind of estimate in between, like a better middle ground, let me know what the best ideal is for that, and I'll go ahead and use it. My country only has one time zone, two if you count, you know, the clock's changing every spring and winter, every spring and autumn rather. Which of course every country does, but you know what I mean. But yeah, hopefully that will help you guys out in terms of what time my streams start. Next one will be Wednesday. Next time will be Wednesday. Oh my god, stop it. Wednesday the 22nd. Wednesday the 22nd will be the next time I live stream, and I'm done with times and dates, and yeah, I need to dig. Get back to digging. All the formalities are now out of the way. We need to make up some lost time. We need gold. We need money. And like I said, we need to minimize the amount of time that we're going to be heading into town. So I might have to do, if we get enough gold to buy a few different trailers, we might have to just buy them all at once, go back and forth, get it all done, get it all here, maybe get some spare parts, things like that. That way we can just focus on the digging, not waste any time. And if we can get a little bit of a backlog on cash as well, we don't have to go to the blacksmith as often. You know, just little things like that. The less often we have to go into town, the more time we're saving. The more time we're saving, the more we can use that time to dig. So that's what we need to do, that's what we want to do, and that is what we're going to do. I mean, lots of things can go wrong, but think positive. Positive. Think positive. I must have sounded like I was trying to talk into an automated system then. You know, one of those ones that's voice recognition, reroute your call. Instead of pressing the available button, you have to slowly try and say the word, and it doesn't work. I hate those things. Have you ever tried that? They are the worst. I mean, the only one I ever have to do it with is something to do with my daughter and my earnings and things like that. And they actually have a little thing where they ask you to say a sentence like 5 times so they can get your voice pattern down and all that. You know, train your voice like with your PC if you're using voice activation on your PC or voice recognition on your PC. But it's still a complete bunch of crap. In the end, by the time, look, every time that it doesn't work, you get more frustrated, you get more angry, your voice technically changes. It's just stupid. It really is. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm thinking, at midnight, we're going to get what we can. We're going to get it all the dirt gone through the machines and all that, turn it into gold before midnight hits. As soon as midnight hits and the claim owner takes his chunk, we are going to head into town to the blacksmith, get it changed over for money, and see where we are from that point. Worst case scenario, we'll have to come back, get a couple of those draw points, and just dig there for a few days using the money that we got. In fact, do we even have a loan? I don't think we do we? Yes. Not as nice as the last one, but still helpful. I don't even know if we've got a loan. I don't think we do. And I want to avoid taking loans if I can help it, because they just, yeah, the interest is killer in this place. If you're going for the maximum time, which normally you want to do, unless you're 100% that you can make back each payment, you can either have it for 3 days or 20 days, I think it is, maybe 21. But the maximum sized interest is 150%. So yeah, that is huge. That is massive. Your daily payments drop down a lot. That is, I think, 79% on that bucket. Your daily, the longer you go, the less you have to pay each day. But the more you pay overall, and you could end up so in debt. Like you get what you need, and you're pumping out the money you can pay out for it, and that's fine. And you're just barely scraping by with that, and your workers and everything. All right, good. You're just trying to get through the days so you can get your loan paid off. And the second it's done, you find that you've not any better off than you were, except for the piece of equipment or the piece of land, and you need to get another loan. It's a bad situation to put yourself in this game. I think the only time I've ever benefited from doing it fully is when I've actually brought this claim outright. I've used the money to help buy this claim outright, and because I wasn't losing that 30%, it was helping me out. That's the only time having a big loan has helped me out. Of course, you need that tiny little one at the beginning. Well, you don't need to, but I mean, why wouldn't you? That 1,500 at the beginning, you can pay that off almost instantly. So you don't need to worry about adding extra days to it. Pay it off before the first day's out, you know, when all it takes is 1.5 ounces, not even that. So fuel is low. Please tell me we have a fuel trailer and I don't have to go into town for it right now. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna fill up this bucket, sell the gold that we've got when I'm out there, and then just try and make some gold. I mean, like I said, if you haven't got the gold on you, the claim owner will take it out in cash. If you've got half the gold you owe him, he'll take the gold and take the other half in cash, and it's equal to the value of the gold. It's not, you're not worse off that way. It's just that if you wait until he takes the gold out, you know exactly what money you've got to spend. $97, right. Oh, that was nothing. I thought I had a decent bucket then. $98, $99. Doesn't have to be a big bucket here. Just enough to tip the scale. Come on, just enough to tip the scale. Wait. Oh well. Use the thumb. There we go. Use the thumb. Help you out. Probably wasted a little bit of gold there, but, or dirt rather. It's fine. Not an issue. Let's switch you off. Pop you here for the minute. Let's go see if we have ourselves a fuel trailer and if it has any fuel in it. Have I got like my bloom on or something? Right, advanced. Let's try it on high. Because it's bugging me on my other save. It doesn't do that. Oh, that's better. It's a bit further away. Right, there's our trailer. And it does have some fuel in it. Perfect. We can keep digging for a little while. I have a bucket in my truck here. Anything in it? No. Oh, weird. I still feel like something's up. Graphics. Let's try that. See how that works. Let's turn down the shadow distance. Nice little 40 FPS, that will do. This is quite a graphics hog, to be honest, this game. Still getting that issue. I mean, I'll have to, in between streams, like check my settings between the different games and make sure they're the same or similar. Doesn't want to reach. Why would you even connect the fuel pistol to the fuel tank? Well, why not? Hey, I'm just trying to put it in a holder. I know I could. It's actually got its own holder to do it, but what's the fun in that? There is none. Fine. Happy? Oh, my controller really is bugging out a little bit. My one of my triggers is sticking. Just getting something underneath the button here to try and loosen it up. Oh, I may have buggered up the button properly now. Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Ah, I fixed it. Okay, there's a spring trying to come loose on the inside. That's not good. Everything just seems to be against me on this stream. Come on, now that we've got a plan, things are starting to go wrong. That's the problem. Never have a plan. If you don't have a plan, things won't go wrong because you don't have a plan for them to go wrong with. Think that's somehow sense? Yes. We might get a full tank out of this actually. Ooh. Almost. Almost. I want to add extra fun into the proceedings. A little later on I'm going to have a little bit of alcohol as well. A few glasses of Jack with a mixer. I don't want to be one. I do like neat Jack, but I don't. But it goes so quickly when you do that. I just want to be able to chill and drink, not hardcore drink, you know. Come on. Thank you. Right, I'm going to leave the car running. Probably a bad idea. In fact, I'm going to take it to the other side of the hole. Well, I don't know. Why am I reversing everywhere? You guys are like, you're the one doing it. How should I know? Uh-oh. The spring's gone. The spring's gone. It sticks the trigger down. Right, okay, that's working again. Everything's working, that's fine. So I'm going to leave the truck on, because if I don't, the battery will break with the lights on. And it doesn't use up a lot of fuel just idling like it is. So it's all good. Not quite the angle we had, is it? I know nothing's on at the moment, it's fine. I'm just trying to fill up the hopper. You know, use the max amount of dirt with a minimum amount. Oh my god. I haven't even started to drink yet. Minimal. Let's go minimal. That's easier to say. Minimal amount of alcohol. Now this is a small excavator, isn't it? This is the 240, I think. What we need. Hold on, go into this view a minute. I'm sorry if anyone doesn't like this view or if it makes them feel sick. I apologise. It's only for one bucket's worth. I need to see what the hopper goes up by. So 52. Yeah, this is the 420. Well, 240. And we want the 400. So we are definitely, that's another thing we have to buy. It's another thing on our list. So, I mean, okay, the amount of things we're paying out for. It might be, yeah. It will be closing in on the claim amount on the. Oh no, sorry, not the claim, the wash plant amount. If you factor in leasing the next claim, then you've got the 70,000 for the next excavator. Then buying the next one, another one of these. Buying the fuel tank and the power generator. Probably looking at about 400 grand in total. Maybe no, 450 grand. But I mean, to be honest with you though, having said that, the excavator, the power generator and the big fuel tank are things that are needed anyway on the big wash plant setup. In fact, you need 2 power generators, so it's actually helping us out a little bit by getting them when we do. And it's still early in the year, so prices aren't going to be too ridiculous. So we should probably aim first then for the excavator. Get the excavator sorted. We can fill up the buckets faster, better reach. If we can afford another mobile wash plant, it would be ideal to get at it. But if not, we can go without to begin with. Just checking something here real quick. So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna lie, it's a little disheartening, you know, 50 minutes into the stream and no one's here. It's fine though. I mean, I've only got a small following base at the moment. I've only got like 18 followers on Twitch. I had more on my Minecraft one, but that fizzled out like really badly. The Minecraft channel. I like playing Minecraft still, don't get me wrong. But I got known for a mod that if it's being developed still, it's a long way from any kind of updates, and it's Minecraft itself is upping its game faster than this mod, than the Simulcraft mod. And there wasn't really much more I could do with it. So, and I mean, I know I would much rather, let me put it this way, I would much rather be known for this game on this channel than Simulcraft on my other one, because there was nothing else I could do with that. At least with this, there is lots of different ways that you can progress. There are lots of different ways that you can dig out. I mean, you can dig out the whole claim, you can dig out trenches, or just dig pits like this, or actually pre-make some cuts, drill out the whole claim, and that's just this one. There are 5 different tiers of collecting the gold, from hog pan to the maximum tier wash plant system. There's leaderboards, which I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did mention this in the last stream, but in the leaderboards, I am on my other save. I started playing it 1 month before it's due to finish. It's the first time I've been on leaderboards. Because of work, I know I'm not much competition for the actual top slots and everything, and that's fine. I was curious as to how I'd do in a month, and I'm already in the top 100. And it's been 4 days. 4 days. Some of that streaming, and I am in the top 100. So that's not bad. I think this is where it will slow down. I mean, there are some people that are still just digging half-heartedly around my kind of level. I mean, it's been going for a while, the leaderboard. But and it will slow down because I'm going to be starting to get into the area where people are actually digging a little bit more often. So my progression will slow dramatically soon. But you know, I'm having fun with it. I'm enjoying it, and maybe on the next leaderboard I can try and do it from the beginning. Like I say, I'm not gonna win the damn thing. You know, there are people who know the game in and out. There are who can beat people even no matter how much real life work they've got. There are people who don't have a job at the moment or can't work for any reason. You know, there are lots of different things like that. And I'm not saying, you know, that if they're spending all their time on here that's wrong. It's entirely up to them. You know, I spend a lot of time on this game. I love this game. It's a really fun game. I really do enjoy this game. I don't know if you noticed, guys, but I kind of like this game. I'm not sure if you kind of gathered that yet. What we at? 50%. And it's 6 o'clock. So we've got a few hours worth of digging that we can do yet. Might be able to get another bucket sorted. Hey Amber, how you doing? Welcome. Finally, someone's here with the stream. No, it's absolutely fine. And we just got a nugget, didn't we? It's perfect. Look at that. You are good luck for me, Amber. You stay. You stay. You do not go. Oh, I'm sorry that you've got a headache. No. See, it's going to hurt you to watch, but I need you to stay. The moment I saw you here, I got like a random lucky nugget. Oh. You're going to help me progress so fast, Amber. You are a lucky nugget. Oh, do you know what? I've actually got a golden nugget. For those who don't know, I work at McDonald's, and not this Christmas we just had, but the one before. I was just looking through some pictures from other stores. You got a golden ticket from other stores of their, like, you know, staff with Christmas hats on or Christmas jumpers, you know. And apparently, just by looking at this, like these pictures, I got entered into a competition. I wasn't aware of this until my manager called me into the office at work. He's like, "Did you enter a competition on this?" Like, "No, I was just looking for the pictures." He goes, "Well, you've won this." Hands me a box. Inside this box is some shredded paper to protect it and everything, and it's a glass variation of a McDonald's chicken nugget, golden colour, wearing a Christmas hat. It's a Christmas tree decoration. So I've actually got a golden nugget. So let's see, fuel's doing good. What are we at in the bucket? 71. As somebody, Amber, hold on. You'll show me a golden. I'm sure you will. Right. As somebody who, for example, can't handle Minecraft, Amber, I'm assuming that this view is acceptable for you, given that there's very little movement involved. Like, very little view movement. It's only recently I've started using this mode. I normally use the bucket cam. Oh yeah, it's golden. And the pun starts. So what do you think of this game so far, Amber? Because I know this is like any my videos of it or streams of it put to videos, and that's the first you've seen of it, really. Right, hold on. I can't see any replies. My internet window just crashed on me. Right, session's still active, that's fine. It's just loading up everything. Right, the last thing I heard you or saw you say was that you had a golden nugget. That was the last thing I saw before the window crashed. And of course now chat's reset, so... Oh, that was a virtually empty scoop, wasn't it? I need to get the next excavator. I really, really do. I said, well, I used it to sleep the other day, so it's good in your book. And that you haven't had a chance to watch the second. That's fine. The second was basically like setting this up, trying to decide what we want to do. I don't know if I was going to dig out the whole claim or do this or do that. I figured out basically what I want to do. The next claim, like to rent this claim, it was free, and I have to pay 30% of royalties, like for the gold I dig up. The next claim, and it's a low amount of gold, by the way, even though it's spread out throughout everywhere, throughout the whole claim, it's a low amount of gold. The next claim, there is more gold on the claim, but it's concentrated into, oh dear, sections or glory holes. And I know you're going to have a field day with that one, so go ahead, get it out your system. So it's like high concentrations of gold, but there is a 35% cut. But it'll be easier getting money from that claim than it would from this one. Nope, we're adults today. Well, for the next 5 minutes anyway. Bucket's stuck. There we go. So it's going to cost me 300,000 to rent the next claim. It would cost me 600,000 if I just wanted to buy this claim first off, to just get the money without royalties. And it will cost me about 500,000 to set up the next wash plant system. So I think going with 2 of these tier 2s here, tier 2 mobile wash plants, side by side, and a bigger excavator bucket, will be a lot better off on the next claim than here. So that's what I'm aiming for. Yes, I won't read it out though. If you wish to vent, go ahead. I will read, listen, but I won't read it out for obvious reasons. Water's doing fine. Get some more diesel into there. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I think I need to sneeze. Ow. Is he just purposely trying to get under your skin, or? Thank you. And oh my god, I used to know, like, I used to have a friend called Aaron, and if I was to say to my daughter, who is the girliest man you know, she would say Aaron. You know, he's just very feminine in stature. When he sits down, he crosses his legs as if there's nothing in the way. But he used to get stressy 24/7. And once when I was drunk, I turned around to him and said, like, do you completely said what I was trying to say, but it just kind of stuck as a permanent joke between me and my friends, that he had permanent PMT some of the time. 'Cause, 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 What kind of drink are we talking? Oh, I can't stand Pepsi. I prefer Coke. Well, I mean, to be honest, I prefer Dr. Pepper. Behind your modem. Was you trying to speed it up with a sugar rush? Was that the thing? Well, I like cherry Coke as well. I just can't stand Pepsi. No, what's even worse would be if I was to turn around and say I like that peach Coke or whatever it is. That's just going too far. Too far. When will they learn there are some fruits that are not meant to be a Coke? When will they learn? Like, Coca-Cola, you've had your moment. It's over. Stick with what people know. You're disowning me. Well, as long as you advertise the stream before you do, it's fine. No, nothing for you. I'm reporting all your channels and junk and disowning you. And you, I don't know who. You can take Kate. I don't know who Kate is. Certainly not my daughter. Oh, there is an I there. Sorry. It's the full. It's the full capitals. The I and the T kind of blended together. Damn it! You did say Katie. Ah, take her too. You can pay to fly her out, though. No. She knew I was streaming, so, like, 8:30 she got herself a drink, picked up a book, took it into her room for a little bit before she went to bed. She can be, but she also has her, when she has a bad day, she has a bad day, you know. But she's, you know, she's closing in on 15. So it's not so much being a girl, it's being a teenager. You know, she's closing in on 15. So, you know, everything's automatically the worst. Katie, can you put the kettle on for me? Why do I have to do everything? She's not like that. But you know what I mean. She's not Kevin and Perry kind of bad. I mean, the closest, like if I was to ask her, can you just make me a coffee, Kate? She's like, oh, Dad. It's like half playing, half hopefully he'll actually ask me not to do it. Say I don't have to do it, kind of thing. You've been pissed for days. Well, maybe you should eat something if you've been drunk for that long. Yes, I went there. I can sort of believe that. Don't hit me. This excavator is just not cutting it anymore, is it? It's just taking forever. Didn't know. I don't know if you caught it in time or not, but on one of my other saves on. Oh, yay! Nugget. On that one started the leaderboard on January 14th, as you can see. I've just hit. I wanted to see how far I can get in a month before they shut down the leaderboards. And I've just hit top 100, so that's not bad considering. It's like they go through. So basically, leaderboards. Once they shut down, it will be a little while. Then they'll turn around and say, "Hey, look, we got another one happening at this time. It will start this day," and then you have to start a brand new game in the leaderboard difficulty settings that they preset for you. I don't know what it was about Staxel. I used to get headaches from playing it a little bit. There was something about it. I don't know what it was. Well, you need to make up your mind. I mean, we were playing Minecraft. Then you want to play Raft. Now you want to play Staxel or Stardew Valley. Farm Together. That was just... that got so dull so quick. Farm Together did. Oh. Right, I'm probably going to do a clean up here. It is 10 o'clock. So we've got 2 hours to clean everything up. And depending on how much gold we've got, I might sell this. So we've got 40,000 right now. I don't know how much of that the claim owner is going to be taking. I've seen some videos of the forest, and The crafting aspect, yes, but some of it, I just don't think I like it, to be honest. I mean, I haven't. There's a channel I watch sometimes called You Always Win. They're actually doing the forest now, and it's like I haven't watched any of this particular playthrough. I can watch their 7 Days to Die over and over and over. It's no problem there, but I just can't get on with the forest. I don't know, there's just something about it I don't like. Right, so pour that into there. Turn everything on. I can only run one of these machines at a time with this power supply. Full of water. Well, 2 machines if you count the electronic pump. No, I just don't like the game. Just don't like it. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, that's bad. Oh, 74 ounces of magnetite. So I would guesstimate this bucket right here to have about 5 ounces of gold if we're lucky. Oh, that is a poor bucket. We're not in a good spot at all. I mean, you can get, if you find the right spot, you can get 9-ounce buckets with the setup I've got going on right now. You like the truck? Oh, what, the Brit? There's lots of other options, lots of other countries. Ouch. About the same. So 5 to 6 ounces per bucket there. And of course, this last one isn't even a full bucket. So we'll be lucky to get 13 ounces in total, I think. Right, so we have 40.16. So let's say, yeah, 40.16. Let's round it to that. I'm not rounding up. Only round down. Yes. Haha. Oh, I don't know actually. That particular one gave me 3.5, almost. Oh, 3.78. So that could have been worse. So we might get 13 ounces. So do have that to fill up the water with. .6 ounces. Tooth available. 29% discount. I played that a bit with Nibbles and haven't touched it since. The 5-ounce bucket, yeah, I called it. So we made, what was it, 40.1. So we made 14.5, oh, a little higher than 14.5 ounces there. So that's not as bad as I thought it could have been. It's not, it's just slightly better than what I thought. Right, I'm going to be right back because I need the toilet. Talk amongst yourselves, one person. Oh, grabbed a blanket as well. I don't know if it's the fact that I've got a cold or if it's just a really cold night, but we've had it's probably a really cold night. We've had quite a warm, cloudless day today, so you know, all things considered, it's probably the lack of clouds and everything. Hello, hi. Have you checked out Indie Ninja Gaming on YouTube? No, I haven't. You should go. You should. You talked amongst yourself. Oh, I didn't actually expect you to do it, Anne, but. Oh, I didn't actually expect you to do it. I know. Oh, it's funny. Oh my god, you would have had a field day with the name of somebody who was at the last stream, and it's on my activity feed right now. It shows me that he followed me like 2 days ago. His name, you would have had. I have to call him Chop Chop because it's actually Daddy Chop Chop, and I'm not going to call him Daddy. You're hungry, you need chips. Now, I'm assuming when you say chips, you mean crisps. Alright, so we've got 54 ounces. Let's see what the claim owner is going to take. Sleep for 1 hour. We lost 7 ounces. That's not too bad. That is not bad at all. 47. How much can we get for the excavator? Let's find out. What are you? Oh, yeah. I know what that is. There are 3 people I will call Daddy. Your dads. Fair enough. Fudger, can you hear me? Little gold member humour from Austin Powers. So, seems appropriate given the game. So I get 7,500. That's not going to be enough for the excavator. We might have to get a little loan. So 21,000 plus 47. Well, that'll be about 50 odd thousand. Oh, we might have enough actually. If we sell the magnetite as well, we'll have to see. Oh, I left the motor running. The engine. Right. I'm not a fan of Sky Factory, purely and simply because it doesn't have the right kind of quest progression system. I like the ones where you got to hand in the items and so on. Oh, we don't even have a magnesite trailer. Oh, that sucks. Because they're not selling the magnetite yet. That's fine. See you in a moment. Right. Problem is, because I haven't got the trailer, I can only do 20-ounce bars at a time. Kind of sucks. And their full time limit and max gold loss, etc. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, I might have to get a small loan. Damn. So with the money that we get, we might be able to afford the excavator, the large one. But we can't get any drill spots on the claim. So that's why I might have to get a little loan out. It won't be a big one, it'll only be like 15 grand, 20 grand tops. Let's see, we'll get some fuel, we'll buy the excavator, and then we'll see what we've got left. So at the moment we're losing 2 ounces per bar, per 20. That's what, that's 10%, isn't it? No, 5%? No, 10% of a bar we're losing at the moment. That's horrendous. Hey, wait. Where's the other side? I've lost half my paint job. That cost me 1,000. I want my money back. Wow, he must be doing a lot in there, because if I'm facing here, my FPS is up at like 40 to 50 FPS, right? If I turn here, it drops down so much. Down to 25 FPS. Max. There you go. I'll stay here for you guys, just give you a better FPS count. How's that? It's an Alaskan plate. So it turns out our character either bought this car here, or he comes from this area, or Alaska anyway. Or I suppose he could have just, you know, gotten a new plate registration when he got here. Yeah, but you get all you get to do is like, you may hate being a girl, but you know, if you don't want to do something, there are certain things you can do to just you know, get away with it. You know, like thrusting your breasts into people's faces sometimes works. I'm not on about actually whipping them out or anything, just getting a bit close and personal kind of thing. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. I'm sorry. I left my the gold on the hood here, so I'm gonna get it. Make sure the bank gets it properly. Express delivery. Oh, make sure it doesn't fall off the hood. Embedded into the door. Oh, let's hope the prices are good. Oh, not the best. I mean, could be a lot worse. I've seen it down underneath 12,000. 1,200, sorry. $68,000. Oh, that's what we've got right now. Trailer's still attached. That's good. I'm gonna go see how much the excavator's gonna cost. I don't want to rent it. I don't want too much overhead daily costs. A couple of minor workers, that I can live with. But I'm not renting anything. And yes, I know I said all this when I said I said also I said all this, but I might be getting a loan. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's gone up in price. So I need $3,000 for that. I need fuel. I want the $20,000. So I'm gonna have to get $25,000 loan then. I mean, I could if I wanted get 80,000. If I get 25, daily payment of $12,000. Let's drop that down. Total due 47,000. I don't want to owe 60,000. It's going to take too long to repay. If I get 30. Wait. So I didn't want to owe 60,000. But if I up that to 30, that's what I'm paying. So I might as well just do it this way. Pay off the loan as early as possible. Child labour is frowned upon. Yes, I know this. Why? What did I say to make you think that? What did I say to make you think? Oh, minor workers. Okay, yes, I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one. Alright, so I've got to pay to ship it over as well. Oh, here, I said I'll show you the skins here, the paints. Dragon Scales looks nice. Can create my own, I'm not sure how. There's golden one. Christmas one. It's a shame the Halloween one hasn't stuck around, that was nice. Germany, the States. I'm assuming there's an eagle on there. You know, just have a, well, with me it's a crown, but something that indicates, hey look, we know what you are. This is your state symbol. Right, so buy the it's going to cost us 1,500 to ship it out. Come on, back up. I know you can. Get some lights going. Now, thankfully, the fuel cost isn't horrendous. I mean, I could lower it down by getting some of those stories. In fact, I want to see. Actually, yeah. That damn save. I want to see what how much it drops by. And I think repair issues happen less often. If you get the more of the story pieces you have, and there's a camo available if you get them all. So $10.37 per gallon. I'm just gonna quickly run this way. 10.37. Got to remember that. There's a native village over here where there's 3 pieces available. Wait, was it this way? No. Oh, it's all the way the other way. $2.707 there. I mean, you got to think of it this way. The only time people are here are when they're digging up gold. It's not a holiday spot. So they've got to make their money. They're making their money through the people wanting hundreds, even thousands of gallons worth of fuel. In half a year. No. Exactly. They can put whatever price on it. Because they're not going to be able to get it anywhere else, are they? This one here took me ages to find. I was like walking around, like looking down, looking up, you know, just going, trying to look everywhere. It's right there. That one took me about probably a half hour, 40 minutes to find. Let's see how much of a difference that's made. What was it, 10.87? And 10.26, so it does put it down. $17,000. Oh dear. So if we bear in mind that this 100% filled fuel tank, mobile fuel tank, will fill up my big excavator to maximum twice. It comes with half a tank of fuel already. So if I pay to get some drill spots done, that will leave us with $2,174. So at some point during the day, we are going to have to smelt a bar of gold just to make ends meet by the end of the day. So here's hoping we get some more lucky nuggets, or even that we find a really good rich spot. If that's the case, it should easily fly by. There's a lot of story pieces down this road. I should collect them the next time I need to go get fuel. I don't think it would help. It's completely random. Well, the amount you get. Did I get the one that's down here? The amount of the total, like all the nuggets put together per tier, like when you're in the hog pan area, it basically stops around 32 ounces worth of random lucky nuggets with all the amount put together. I did get this one here, that's fine. So the total is basically a preset, but when you get them and how much each individual one is completely random. It's all to do with the amount of dirt put through, essentially. Right, now before I forget, I need to put this back because we can't use it right now. We've got no trailer. I should have... The mistake I made with this playthrough, I tried to get out of the hog pan area here as quickly as possible. That's all I dug up. But by doing so, I didn't maximise the nugget usage. And I should have done. I mean, on that leaderboard one, I've dug that entire area out. And when you get down to the last few lots, like Matt's worth, you actually start getting some decent gold as well. Like you can get over 100 ounces just from digging it out by hand. Maximum nuggets. I don't know why I got back into this. I don't need this right now. Right, Amber, wish me luck. Come on, load up. Oh, there we go. I thought it would crash for a moment then. No whammies. Give me good drills. So 20 random spots were drilled. Alright, so these ones, I mean, they can hold a lot of gold. Some of them don't. Well, most of these haven't, from the looks of it. Oh, that one's really bad. 90 ounces. 81 ounces. 103. Well, these are side pay, so they're not going to hold much at all. 253, but the biggest concentration is right down at the bottom. So it's going to take a while to get down to it. 203 ounces, and it's pretty much consistent throughout on the amount per. It's only 110. Now these ones, 275 with a couple of rich spots. That's a good one. That's not bad. 316 ounces in that square. And brighter the yellow. Hold on, I'm going to switch viewing platforms. That's fine. The brighter the yellow, the better the concentration of gold. And it shows you from... This is the topsoil. This is bedrock. Oh, hello. Okay, so that's pretty decent. I mean, could have done with some more gold overall, but that's got not that rich spot isn't too far away from the surface. Oh, that is a good square. Where is that one? Oh, it's right at the back of the claim. Right at the back. But there it is. Whereas this one is there. They're almost in line with each other. I'll tell you what then, let's go ahead. We'll dig this one out. And then we'll see what we do from there. Hey Charger 303. Oh. That one, I haven't even got that dug out. Drilled out. And the where the gold is actually randomized. There's like 10 different randomized layouts. So potentially, you know, the good gold could be anywhere. So we're going to go for the one at the back of the claim first. See if we can't get enough money to first get rid of the loan. Or at least pay off some of it. Or keep us going with the loan so we can drill out a couple more spots so we can figure out where it's going. I don't want the drill itself. It takes forever. Unless I'm going to do it off camera, which I'm not going to do with the loan. So what we want is those 9-ounce buckets, and I think that particular spot has the potential. Ah, that was almost lined up. Almost. Why aren't you... Oh, no. That was a little off then, apparently. I really need to switch back to keyboard and mouse for the fiddly bits. Makes it a bit faster. That's better for you? Well, I found out the spot I'm going to be digging out. This one. 295 ounces, and the rich spot starts fairly close to the surface and just continues throughout. I didn't even realise I had the work light hooked up still. I can just stay there for now. How far can you fling your buckets? Not very far, apparently. Let's try a little bit of bucket basketball here, ready? Oh. Yeah. Oh, that was a shot. Oh my god, that was such a shot. Oh, I couldn't do that again if I tried. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh. Oh no, I'm off centre now. You only give me 5 out of 10. Now come on, it was worth lots more than that. Why? What? There is nothing hooked up to it, so why aren't you letting me connect you? Maybe it wasn't on the ground properly because it was half over the chasm there. Oh my god, I think something's wrong with me. I've just realised I have been streaming for nearly 2 hours and I've had maybe like a mouthful of coffee. Hold on. Time to down it so I can get onto my Jack and Coke. No, can't say that I have sneezed stone ground mustard in my mouth. Oh, that'll be knocking onto the mic. Don't want to be doing that. Right, so there we go. That is what I wanted to do. The one annoying thing about, don't get me wrong, we got lucky with a rich spot. We did. But given how far back it is in the claim, that excavator drives at 5 miles an hour top speed. Alright, let me have a look at this gold map. So we've got no idea what it's like down here or here. It looks like it does continue up here a little bit. So for now we can put the excavator here, well here-ish, and dig along. So that would mean we need to put this somewhere around here. Let's disconnect you. Get this out of the way. You like the taste of horseradish. And you think I'm weird for liking cranberry sauce with chicken or apple sauce with pork. I can't even remember what meat horseradish goes with. It's not lamb, because lamb is mint sauce. I think horseradish might be another pork one. But I've never really had it, personally. So I hope that the temperature scale isn't too weird for you. I know you have trouble with Celsius. Or if sandwiches burn, then don't eat them. Don't light them on fire, I don't know. That's alright. I just made fun of you for the Celsius, but to be honest with you, it's not on the Fahrenheit because it's easier for me to do it on Celsius. So, you know, same situation, reversed. I mean, I know, like, to work out Celsius to Fahrenheit, it's something like, double it, add 30. Or something like that. Right, sorry for the view for a second. Just need to work out my positioning here. I'm sliding about. Right, so that is enough to reach all of there. Now you are pretty well placed, actually. Just might want to nudge you over. Oh, I hate that save lag so much. Oh my god, that camera. Why is my FPS? Oh, it's snowing. That's why the FPS has dropped so badly. Hold on, let me try particles. No, that did diddly squit. So this is annoying because I'm on a little ridge of sorts. I can't see it. Right, I need to turn that caterpillar around. There. Can I still reach everything? Yeah, that's all good. Perfect. Start setting everything up. Oh, I need to go get the water supply. I really hope this snow doesn't last long. Oh, my FPS has improved now. So maybe it just took a moment for the particles to take effect. Like all the... it might have been the fact that it had preloaded some in, so I had to wait for the new ones for it to be a lesser particle. I don't know. Close your mouth. Born in a barn. I mean, it might have been something like that over there, if you were. Can I plop you up on this hill? Will that work? Whoa! Steady on there, girl. Steady. Oh. She didn't like that at all. She did not like being there at all. You may have been, alright, you may have been born in a barn. Okay. I was a complete accident. I was totally unplanned and I've never met my dad. Plug that into there. Grab the hose. Right, so that has power, that has water. You've never met my dad. I've been brought up since I was like 6 months old by my stepdad. He was with my mum for a little while. They split up when I was like 5, 6 years old. She was seeing us like every fortnight for a while when she'd turn up. Haven't seen her since I was 8. My stepmom took over that side of things, so I was much better off with my step parents than I was with my real mum. I don't know about my dad. I don't actually know what he was like, so I can't say, you know, one thing or the other. Me. Right. Should I fill that up? No, that can wait. That can wait. Right, turn you on. Let's see how much faster this excavator works, shall we? Wait. The excavator turned around. What the hell is going on here? Right, so that should be alright. Now stay. Right, so the previous excavator with a full bucket filled it up to 25%. This one is double that. So it fills up the hopper to 50%. So it does speed things up dramatically. If you don't know, sorry, if you don't know, the colour of the square, it shows me the drill spot that's been done, but the colour of the square itself will change depending on what spot of it I'm digging in. So the better the darker the yellow, the better the gold. There, you see, just changed. It reflects the data that we got from the drill mapping. What I need to do is stick another, well, when we can, is get another mobile wash plant on the back of this one to catch any gold that's spilling over. It's a ghost. Nah. It's a gremlin. It's a generation thing. If I was to say to my daughter, like, try and explain to her about gremlins, what they actually are, like, in regards to the film, she'll just stare at me blankly. And yet she knows the, and yet she, I've managed to teach her the, relationship between an audio cassette tape and a biro pen. Or don't. She'll be afraid to get up for, like, she'll be afraid to come and get something to eat or drink, or something to drink if she wakes up during the night. She'll be too scared it might be after midnight. It's saying good to the too scared, or good that she knows what a biro's for in regards to an audio cassette tape? Scared. She thinks that Sweeney Todd is a scary film. Scary but enjoyable kind of scary. So yeah, she wouldn't be able to handle gremlins. I've tried. Well, you say that, but she likes Robin Hood Men in Tights. I'm going to be getting her to watch Spaceballs soon. She loves Adam Sandler films, especially Little Nicky. As a kid, she used to love Labyrinth, even though that was my generation's children's style film. You know what it is? I know why this keeps turning. It's this damn hill that I'm on. Look, its orientation is now this. Try and get off the lip of that hill. What film are we on about? Because I just went through a lot of them. Oh, It. Oh, if I didn't realise that's what you meant. It was where it was lowercase. Yeah, I mean, the scariest film I remember watching at an earliest age, I can remember watching, was Pet Sematary at 13. Okay. I thought my headphones were broken, or not working properly. I could only hear out of one ear. Yeah. I mean, my daughter didn't like... I tried my hardest to get my daughter into my all-time favourite childhood film. But there was a certain scene that she just couldn't get past. And it's not so much scary as sad. Which is a shame, because I loved that film. I've still got a cassette tape of it from when that I've had since I was 5 years old. A video cassette. The same one I've had since I was 5 years old. I can't watch it on anything anymore, but... I got the film on DVD. And she liked it up until a certain point, and then she couldn't watch it anymore. It's a never-ending story. You've never seen the never-ending story? It's really... I loved it. I could not get enough of that film growing up. Basically, the scene that she couldn't get past is where the main one of the main characters' horse dies, like gets sucked into quicksand, and he's like, "Oh, come on, you get out! You gotta get out! You're gonna die!" kind of thing, you know. If you can get past that, it's. I highly recommend the film. It's just a film that I've always loved ever since I was a child. I mean, I don't... The second one is okay to watch, but I definitely don't even bother with the third film. The first is the best. So where are we at bucket-wise? 77. I'm going to do one bucket, and I'm going to run it through the magnetite separator and the wavetable to see what our little spot here is like. And whether or not it's worth the hassle of me having to constantly redo this sodding positioning. The Talking Wolf. You didn't like the Talking Wolf, or you think that's what I'm on about? Because I'm on about Atreyu's horse. I mean, I don't even think she got to see the luck dragon properly. Oh, okay, I see. I gotcha. I mean, she never really got to see the flying dragon that could talk. Friendly dragon, I might add. Come on, thank you. Let me just scroll out a little bit for the view. Do you know, the other week I went on YouTube and I found some old like some of the kind of TV adverts from, you know, 80s and 90s, stuff that I watched in between films and all that, and programs. And she liked the adverts. She thought the adverts weren't too bad. What she couldn't get over was the quality of the videos. I mean, back then, you know, you're looking at an entirely fuzzy screen and you don't even realise it. But for going from today's clarity and then looking at back then, it's such a difference. It's like if you were to take my 720 video and put it in, what was it, 360, that will give you an accurate little idea of what it was like, of what we used to have to watch through. Right. Yeah, I'll take the truck. I'm not going to walk it. Your brother does that. What, watches the adverts or puts it into 320 or whatever it is, 340. You know what? Let's take the quick route. Let's see what this bucket does for us. Let's have a look. Chuck it in the magnetite separator. Turn everything on. He thinks it's weird that people could watch TV like that. I mean, back then we knew no different. You know, nobody knows any different. I mean, it was the best quality available, and we thought it was awesome. You know. So we were getting, what was it, 70 odd ounces before of magnetite. Oh, hello. That's almost double. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is going to be like an 8-9 ounce bucket of gold right here. This is definitely a good spot we're digging in. Definitely a good spot. Jeez. I need a celebratory cigarette. I don't think I've ever seen more than a 9 ounce bucket just from what we're doing, the way we're doing it. 8.8 ounce bucket. That is actually really, really good. Oh, okay. Okay, I am loving this spot right now. I don't care how far back in the claim it is. Thank you, Amber. You brought me some very, very good luck. Very good luck indeed. Understandable. I wish the snow would ease up. I left the truck back there because I am going to need to bring the fuel down soon. %. So yeah, it's a 59% bucket. I mean, not necessarily. You don't always bring me everything good. I mean, I'm sure there's something. A 10-ounce nugget there as well. I mean, I'm trying to think without being too crude. Okay, so we basically have a bar of gold already. So we are right on the money right now. And there could be other spots on this claim that have richer dirt than this. Oh no! No, 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 no! No, not again, not again! I'm just going to curl up in a ball right here. No. No one look at me! It's wasted so much. That's why I want to get workers unlocked as well. Get someone working on the on this thing here, on the mobile wash plant, so we can have multiple buckets on there. They can swap them out for us. I can't believe I did that twice in one stream. I mean, that one wasn't even because it was the start of the stream. That was just me being overeager. So I would like to have less of a turn with the arm here, but it actually helps because 2 scoops and the bucket's full. Only thing else is just wasted gold. So yes, another reason why I want a second mobile wash plant. You need a nap? What's the time? 11 o'clock. I mean, I could end it here if you'd like. I don't mind. We know we're finally on the money. Maybe a good time to stop it, maybe. Then you can go watch my second episode and fall asleep to it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's like 11 o'clock for me. And as you're my only viewer, if you do have other things to do, my only stream viewer, you have another hour before you have to do anything. Okay. Well, I will be stopping the stream somewhere between here and the end of that hour, depending on how quickly the jack starts making me feel tired. See, I tend to feel with alcohol, if I'm in a comfortable environment, not not out drinking, in other words, if I'm at home drinking, alcohol has a tendency to make me tired before I start feeling drunk. So I think we've got the perfect ratio here of the bucket size and the swing arc, because we're very rarely having nothing in the hopper, but we're not maxing it out either. Yes, I am well aware, Amber, well aware, and I'm not going to read that one out loud. Alright, fine. When you drink, you start Morris dancing. There, everybody knows. Yeah, inappropriately commenting on streams. We need to find a way to get more people in on the streams as well. Don't get me wrong. Nice having you here. Better than talking to myself. But as a moderator, wouldn't you like something to actually moderate? No. No. Oh, yeah. But I mean, I think James showed it. Oh, was it James? Someone from, the past sort of showed themselves the other day. I think it might have been James, but it didn't say his name. I can't remember what the name was. Dark's got a lot going on. I'm not sure what's happening with what's its name? Well, with Mark for a start, or Simon, and Sulfate. That's the one. Oh, okay, so we all know where he is. Mark has a girlfriend. Everyone knows what he's doing right now. Holding hands. Oh, he still loves me. He's just probably forbidden. It's forbidden love. I must admit, though, it's nice not to be playing gay chicken with him. Everyone seems to be getting a new girlfriend recently then. I mean, Mark has, Katie has. Yeah, he did. Then again, James always seemed to have something big and personal happening, didn't he? But if I remember rightly, though, he also came out of the closet, didn't he? On stream. Well, of course, I wouldn't have mentioned it if he hadn't already have mentioned it on stream and it had been read aloud on the previous stream and everything. Everything's about to run out of fuel right now. You can see where I've been dropping dirt, like here where it's been piling up. Oh, I found bedrock. Well, Soul, I saw him gaming earlier, but I don't know what he's doing now. Let's have a look. Soulfate says away. Dark Knight is playing Space Engineers. I'm kind of going to the max with the fuel usage here. And I'm probably gonna smelt up some gold and get another one of these plants before I even get back to refueling these things. So I'm gonna take another trip into town. You can see where I'm revealing bedrock now a little bit. And I'm out of fuel. So how full is that bucket? 30%. I'll leave that bucket there. I'll take this one with me. The truck's all the way down there. Right, so I'm going to be buying a few things. I definitely want a magnetite trailer. I want to get that going. So we can upgrade the blacksmith to help our gold losses and everything. I want another mobile wash plant so I can put it back to back. And that one's already empty, isn't it? Yeah. I swear I had a fuel canister over here. Oh, buckets everywhere though. Oh, I left that running. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I'm just making problems everywhere this time round. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna stand on here, stand on the flames, slowly kill myself. Well, I say kill myself. I'm not gonna kill myself. Just warm up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna warm up. You saw one? Yeah, but I had another one. I had multiples. Oh, I didn't see how much magnetite there was. I can't have these two both on at the same time with this because there is a limit. Like this can only run 450, I'm assuming, watts of power. That's 150 on that one, 50 on that one, and then this one takes up like more. And the, oh, that is a good bucket. 300. That was a, oh my god, that was a huge bucket for the mobile wash plant. Huge. Cooking the old eggs. Poached chicken ovulations. I'm saving fuel until I crash into this thing. Ugh. I'm just gonna get up some speed and let it ride. Saving fuel. Actually, I need to check in here, see what we've got. Okay, so we've got hydraulic hoses, that's good. We've got a spare water pump in case it breaks. We've got some hoses and some extensions. It'd be nice to get a battery, just in case. What are my tyres doing? Other than spinning, of course. 86% durability. 96. Oh, we're good. We're good for a while. Hello. Inspect. Thank you. 96. 86. Alright, so they're fine. No, yeah, we're good. We are good on the truck, so we don't need to worry about parts for a little while unless we leave the light on but the engine off. That's the only issue, which is why I'd like a battery. Otherwise it'll be the walk of shame. And you know what, those fuel costs are going to be killing me, so I'm going to grab some of these story pieces. Let's see, there should be one over here somewhere. Where's the icon? Okay, maybe not. Unless I already passed it. I don't remember them all, like, exactly, so that's why I have to run down here real quick. I know there's one at the end of these cars here. There we go, see the notification? Maybe it's down here a little bit more than the one I was looking for. So my FPS is getting hit right now. There. I knew it was here somewhere. Should be one over here by the skip. There's a lot in this section. If you're ever unsure, click on this story tab up here. We're currently in the magnetite area. Okay, so I never actually read these. It doesn't tell you how many you're missing, which is weird. I was never really a fan of it. I saw some videos. It was Slender Man was nothing I really got into. I didn't like it much. Found it boring. I'm not going to go all the way along there. I'm just coming to the end of this bit here. Just on the off chance there's one I've missed. There's certain areas I've never actually investigated as well. So I could be missing some for all I know. I can't get through there, so that's fine. There it is. Just going to continue down on this side. See if we've missed any here. But I don't think there's any more in this area. Oh, there's no longer a... Okay, so when there's no longer a padlock on there, then you're done. You've collected in that area. That's quite a distance to be able to teleport between your machines still. So the reason why I'm doing this now, instead of waiting for the claim owner to take his chunk, is I can't afford my loan at the end of the day, quite frankly. And having two mobile wash plants back to back will speed things up tremendously. Oh, I can't even buy one until I upgrade. Damn it. Until I smelt the gold. I was going to get the magnetite trailer first, but I can't even do that yet. Basically, if you don't know, you can either sell the magnetite directly for whatever price it says. At the moment it's $7.43 to an ounce. Or you can use it to unlock these. Each one is more of the same type. So like tier 1, 2 and 3 sort of thing. Quicker smelting time. At the moment it takes 15 in-game minutes. In-minute games. 15 in-minute games. The hell? Get it together. 15 in-game minutes to smelt a bar of gold. Any size bar, or the maximum you can do, if you don't unlock this one. This one, at the moment I lose 2 ounces of gold on a 20-ounce bar. That will reduce that down. If it's a bigger bar, it'll be a bigger loss total, obviously. No, sorry, that's the cost to smelt it. That's the gold loss, and that is the maximum size bar you can smelt at a time. If I upgrade that, I'll be able to jump from 20-ounce bars to 80. You hate that you can't lay down when I stream. Oh dear. I'm now floating on top of a skip. I don't think we're actually supposed to be able to get in these. But what else is there to do whilst you wait for your gold to smelt? Except drink more. Sorry. I'm just gonna hit the mute button for a sec on my mic so I can just blow my nose. Sorry about that, guys. And our bar is ready. Oh, I can't even smelt another one. I don't have the money to smelt another one. Oh, that sucks. We might actually have enough to get what we need just with the one gold bar. We'll have to see. So I want a second wash plant. Right, over here. 6,000. I also want the trailer. I'm going to need One of them. One of them. And another generator. May as well buy a few more of these. See, that's why you can't have your driver's license. You can't park like that. What, you mean just handbrake it? I think that's everything. Now, I would like to get one of these, but it's £8 grand, and you only have 2 slots anyway for trailers. That's better parking than I normally do. Let me show you how I normally try and park at the bank. So I'll take off the differential lock. Actually, I need some more speed. Back up a bit more. And go. Come on, speed up, speed up. I quite often just try to slide it in next to that blue car there. Very poorly, I might add. Ah, no, but my damn trigger again. I knew you'd laugh at that. What happened to being adults today, Amber? Huh? What happens to being adult? What happened to being adults today? And not laughing at you at me saying slide it in. Oh, I read a little joke on Facebook the other day. There was a child in class, little boy in his class, was telling his teacher about his day, and he said how he saw a homeless man asleep on the street, but he wasn't sure if he was asleep or dead, so he went over and pissed in his ear. The teacher does double takes up. What did you say? So this kid says, I went over and went psst in his ear to see if he was alive. It was better in the cartoon version, alright? In the cartoon format. Alama Buzma. Welcome and thank you for watching the channel. Things are going good. What is there an easier way to pronounce your name or a preferred shorter version? Oh, thank you very much. At the moment, I've got kind of a restream thing. Hold on. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can do this. I don't actually know how loud this is, so bear with me. Let's have a look. Come on, load up. Where are they? Let's see. Test follow. Yeah. I don't know if I got a subscription one. I got a donation one. I have no idea how loud they were for you guys. I'm sorry if they were too loud. Fair enough. It was really loud. Okay, I'll see if there's a way I can lessen that later on. I bet you missed the subscription one though. I think you loved that one, didn't you? The little ninja baby. You want me to play it again, don't you? Alright, so where's my magnetite? Come here. Give me the bucket. Oh, I've got 2 buckets, okay. So which one is it? This one. So I was going to pour it in here. Now you can keep the trailer at your... That's only 1%. Ouch. at your claim. And then bring it out whenever it's full. But I just like to leave it here. Because it has to be placed on here when you dump it out of the trailer. So basically as I'm driving past, I just dump it in. Hit the lever. And there we go. Underneath my gold total is my magnetite total. Now I can't actually buy anything with that. I could sell it if I wanted, but I'm going to keep hold of it. But if you saw that, Amber, that was another handbrake turn. Oh, I've been winding up my daughter a lot recently. I've been purposely getting a certain song stuck in her head. So every time I think that she's gotten to a point where it's no longer playing in her head, I just turn around and start singing the Scatman to her. Skibidi ba ba da boo, ba ba da boo, skibidi ba ba da boo. I'm the Scatman. No, I don't drive because I don't like cars. I get motion sick in them. I don't feel safe in them. I was not a car person. I mean, I'll you know, get in a taxi or whatever if I have to. But I prefer to walk places. Right, so let's see what I got. That was a slide. That wasn't. That's because I had a diff lock off. That wasn't a handbrake. I'd hate driving with you. I mean, it doesn't matter how safe a driver is. It's not the driver, it's the vehicle. You know. We are now down to $10 an ounce, a gallon, basically. Wait. One of these, it actually said $10 exactly that time. Yeah. But when I did something else earlier, it was saying 10.1, yeah. Or 10.01. 17 till midnight. That's alright, I'll finish setting things up and then I'll call it a stream. All I've got to do now is grab the other trailer, the mobile wash plant one, bring it out to the plants and just get it in position, set up the power supply, and the water's hooked up already. I just need to add a hose. We've got enough money to survive our loan for the day. We've got some gold in the bank, so even if it costs more gold than we've got to pay off our claim percentage, it should be alright if you took some of it in cash as well. Next one is, I believe at the beginning of the stream I said Wednesday. Let's have a look at my phone now. My shift times. Yeah, I'm not working Thursday, so I will be streaming Wednesday. Well, if I remember rightly, Amber, you're always off, aren't you? That could be taken in so many different jokes. I'm not telling you which one I intended it to be. Gonna keep you guessing on that one. No matter what way, it's probably a bad joke anyway. Two seconds. Oh, okay. Well, I just messaged you. Well, I just messaged you anyway, just to clarify. So I didn't know if I actually annoyed you with that one. Right. Oh god, this is going to be a pig to turn around. And I hate driving these things backwards so much. I cannot drive a trailer in reverse to save my life in this game. Especially, and that's on flat terrain. No, 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 don't turn. Just, I'm reversing. How are you going forwards? I'm hitting. Come on. Easy. No, don't spook. You're good. Keep going. Do you know what? That's not bad. I can work with this a little bit. It's delicate equipment, so I'm just going to ram into it. Oh, look, you can see where I haven't quite been pouring into the hopper. That's why you need two of these, just to make sure. So if one's not catching it, the other one is. You can do it, Ozzy! Bite his freaking head off! Go cover him in bees. That's not bad. A little more. You know what that'll do? I'll leave it like that. Should we just leave the engine running? So I've got some light. Hose. Wind that up. We don't want too much length in the pressure, the water pressure, before anyone says anything. Amber. Chuck a bucket on here. I didn't mean to open that. Close. Close! There. Now, does the other side have a bucket? Oh yeah, yeah, it does, because it's not actually full yet. So I'll leave it there. That's fine. The petrol, and that one's already full. Fill that up. I'm actually going to leave that one right there anyway. I could take a few of these to fill this one up. I could use the other thing. Oh, we're running low on water. I mean, we need another one of these, realistically. Like, one of these filling up whilst this one's being used. One thing at a time. It's called gas. No, it isn't. It is a liquid. It is not a gas. And even if that was the case, this is diesel, not leaded or unleaded or whatever you want to call it. See, it says right there. Oh. Diesel. Hi. Actually, it says Peasel, but close enough. I don't know why all the tins have the same letters rubbed off on each one. Chug, 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 chug. Woo! Don't ask. I have no idea where I was going with that. Right, we need to go pick up the other petrol container tank. We have a petrol tank, and it's called petrol because, well, if it wasn't diesel, it would be called petrol because it is short for petroleum. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not about to get into a war with you over over the different types of English words, because let's face it, my side of things is just going to lose outright when it comes to rugby. That's just wishful thinking, that is, trying to hook that up like that. And you know what, actually? Oh, handbrake, handbrake! I'm good. I should quickly just top this up and leave one over here. So it was wishful thinking before, so I'll try and do it again. There we go. The petrol tank is hooked up. Oh. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. It's just too funny. See, normally I'd turn the excavator around so that it's closer to the pipe. Ah, we got lucky. And from the looks of it, it was a maximum extension as well. I don't know how it stretches that far. I'm saying nothing. Nothing. Alright, well, I'm saying lots of things, but nothing specific. Okay, maybe it's a little over 50% for a full fill up. Or at least a little bit for a petrol canister. So I'd say maybe 60%. See, to me, I mean, I'd have to live over there for God knows how long to actually start feeling cold. I mean, what's the typical winter temperature for you? Oh yeah, I know that one. I mean, we get gale force winds here quite a bit, quite often because of the sea. This is open sea. Let's have a look here. $32, 48% between the two, and the second one caught a little bit of it, so that's pretty good. That helps. Oh, the game needs a reset. That's why. Some of the dirt's sticking in the bucket and it's got to be shaken out. So occasionally it's good to just save the game, quit out and come back in. Oh, look at that. Nice. So 66 and 77. You cannot plan that. You cannot plan that. Well, I should have lined these two up better. Not with each other. Would have been easier. So yeah, we got more. We should have more than enough gold in our bank, in our pockets, waiting for when the claim owner takes his chunk. Yeah, so I'm a man with a plan. The plan is on the move, and we are slowly getting there. Next up, we need to buy. In the next stream, we need to try and aim for buying. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm an idiot. 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 Wait, no. Yes, I am. Damn it. Okay. Forgot to turn it on. So we need to try and buy the large fuel container, which we can have over here, so we don't need to worry about running back to town for fuel all the time, because we can just order it to the claim. A big power generator, so we don't have to worry about these little sodding things, and one more water container. That's it. Then we just save up for the next claim. That's all that is left to do in terms of the current plan. You know I'm an idiot. Is that what you're saying? At least I didn't forget a bucket this time. Oh, and I also have to pay off the loan as well, which I want to do as soon as possible. The more I pay off early, I still have to pay the total amount with the interest that I've got, but the daily cost will reduce. But with the gold that we're currently getting, 60k isn't that far-fetched. So, alright guys, well I think that should do it. It is 3 hours 22 minutes on this stream, so that's pretty good. It's the longest stream I've had for this game so far. I'm not sure, I mean I don't think anyone's actually watched the whole of the stream so far on YouTube. I think my average duration on both of them is something like half an hour, but that's fine, you know, it's better than nothing. So I would like to thank if anyone has watched to the end of this and is still paying attention and not falling asleep. Is that right, Amber? I would like to thank you all very much for watching. Any comments or ratings will be fantastically received. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. If you are interested, as I said, I am streaming on Wednesday, 8:30 PM my time, which is Amber. What's your time zone right now? What's its description like? I'm GMT. What are you currently? You are CST, so you're 6 hours behind me. So if anyone knows what that is, anyone know the ins and outs of that, hopefully you can work out yours alongside that. If I remember rightly, when I looked up the New York one earlier on, that was 5 hours behind me. So, you know, 8:30 for me would be 5:30, or in Amber's case, 2:30 in the afternoon. That's roughly when my stream starts. Thank you, Amber. So hopefully I might be able to see some more people turning up. You know, I'm trying to make this as regular as possible. I mean, definitely one day of the week I always have off. So Saturday nights, I'm trying to make that as a regular stream, and the other one would be depending on my day off that week. My other day off that week. So, alright guys, well thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.